Hi, who's this? Hello? Hi, who's this? Yes, I do own this property. Well, you're like the 8th person that's called me today. If I want to sell it, I'll find someone, all right? Just stop calling me. If you're a property owner in Dubai, then I'm sure you're getting absolutely hounded with calls on a weekly basis, especially if you've got a good unit. What's going on, guys? My name is Joe Butler and I'm here today to talk to you about selling your property in Dubai. If you need any more information regarding this, then I suggest you book a call below. So the reason I'm making this video is because the Dubai market is changing. People don't want to be cold called anymore. Cold calls are a thing of the past. When you join a brokerage, you're taught how to cold call and you're given a database full of numbers. Call those, try to get some units. Don't get me wrong, this does work for some people, and in some cases, people have done very well from it. But now we're competing in a market of 65,000 brokers. Now people have access to this database from everywhere. People from overseas calling you as a landlord to see if you want to, hi, are you looking to sell your property? And it's like, oh my God, if I want to sell my property, I'll find a broker. Unfortunately, it's becoming a bit over the top now, and people are getting fed up getting these same calls all over again. And WhatsApps and calls and WhatsApps and calls. Now, the process of selling your property in Dubai does not mean you need to work with multiple brokers listing it on the same portal. Why do I say that? Because if you're one of the landlords that says openly, yes, I will sell my property, go and list it, and then all of a sudden many other brokers are listing it, essentially what this does, in my opinion, it reduces the value of what could potentially go for the property. Because if it's listed multiple times, then it might be listed at multiple prices, and then people start to see, well, it's listed quite a lot of times. Is this property actually selling? Should I buy it? Is there something up with it? And it's becoming a bit of a harsh reality that you as a landlord, if you're in Dubai, you need to accept that there's a lot of crap in the market. And that's why it's important to find a trusted broker. Why do I say that? Because selling your property is great. You make some profit from what you bought it for. Your situation might be different. You might need to sell because you've got some bills to pay and you might want to leave Dubai forever. That's fine. But if you're an investor in the market today and your property value is worth more than what you bought it for, let's say it's worth 40, 50% more, then it could be a good time to buy, because this is a seller's market right now. So if you can maximize profits of upwards of 30, 40, 50%, then why not sell and reinvest? But the problem is, if you've got multiple brokers you're working with, not only are you finding it hard to communicate with them all, you're getting offers, you're getting fake offers, you're getting all this crap sent to you, and then all of a sudden you lose trust in who's actually good at what they do. Now, if a seller says to me, Joe, I want to sell my property, then the first thing I say to them is, well, where is your property? How much do you want for it? Okay, talk to me a little bit about it. And then what I will do then, I'll say, I'm going to go and do my market research. I'm going to see what trending transactions are happening in this area, and I'm going to realistically put together the actual price for it. I'm not going to say, oh, you want 10 million, but it's worth 7. Let's list it for 10 and see if we can sell it. Because at the end of the day, we're not here to waste our time, because we value our time just as much as you do. But what you need to do is find someone who actually takes pride and care in what they do. Because listen, if you said to me, Joe, I want to sell my property, let's see what the market offers, but you've got to work exclusively with me. Because if I'm doing the viewings, if I'm doing the marketing, if I'm doing all of the work surrounding this property, offering it to my personal network of investors, then I want to be rewarded to not then be called up and said, oh, Joe, no worries, sold it with the other brokers that I listed it with. Then I'm going to say, well, why did you allow me to waste that much time? You know what I mean? And this is how the market works over here. It's very cutthroat. But if you have the right person, like myself, I would be able to sell your property. But before I sell your property, I would say to you, okay, well, what are we going to do with the money? Is it the right time to sell it? Is it the right time now to sell this because, the market's looking good? If it is, what areas are upcoming where we know we could also make some more money? Because I would find it very displeasing if we sold your property and then you're just sitting on a load of cash and you don't really know what to do with it. Your broker's just left you and you're like, all right, so what should I do with the money? And then you don't really know where to look after that. You want someone who can walk you through every step of the way, someone who knows the market, someone who lives and breathes it, because that way you're going to be able to get someone with the inside knowledge to maximize your return on investment. Selling your property in Dubai should not be a stressful process for many reasons. We're the ones that take the stress because we're the ones that work for our money. You've worked for the money and put it into the property. Now allow us to do our job. But if you want to work with somebody like myself, I always say it's got to be exclusive, because I will put 110% into this. I will treat this property as if it's my own, because once I know I've got this property, I can market it as much as I want. None of this fake offer crap, none of this, oh, we need to do viewings. I'll say it how it is. I'll either say, we've got a serious client, which I pre-qualify, by the way. I don't just say, oh, you're a client, you want to buy this property, cool, let's go. I'll say, all right, okay, so have you got proof of funds? Especially if it's an expensive property. I'll be like, what's the purpose of this property? Are you looking to buy it now? You know, because they might just be window shopping. Oh, well, you know, we're thinking about moving to Dubai. Well, if that's the case, then I suggest that you wait until you're serious about buying, and hopefully I can offer it then. It's a serious transaction, because not many of us have got a lot of time to waste during the day, you know what I mean? So if you are a seller looking for a trusted broker, somebody that genuinely cares about your sale, then I really suggest that you stop answering the phone and allowing everybody to try and sell your property. Work with that one trusted broker like myself, who will help you and guide you not only sell the property, but reinvest it strategically in order to maximize your investment. Because as you know, Dubai's market right now is booming. So it's very important that you follow these steps. If you want to work with me, then book a call in and I'll see you on the call.